Triton is one of the famous ancient Greek gods. He is the son of Poseidon himself, and of course, the lord of the seas and oceans. The depths of water are under his command. Triton tried to placate the Greeks. They believed that the god of the sea would bring them many benefits, and Triton fully met the needs of his admirers. True, sometimes he lost his temper. Then the waters would become aggressive and violent. Poseidon was the ruler of the watery depths. The entire water kingdom was under the direction of the Olympian god. In matters of love, Poseidon was little inferior to his brother Zeus. But one day, the amorous Poseidon fell in love. His mistress was the beautiful daughter of Nereus named Amphitrite. But on persistent pestering of Poseidon, the girl said no. She took refuge from the pesky Olympian and her father Nereus. Poseidon sent a dolphin to the girl, who very eloquently told her of the deep feelings of the lord of the seas and oceans. Amphitrite was touched by the dolphin's words, and she became the wife of Poseidon. Several children were born to the couple, including Triton. Triton lived in the Aegean Sea. There on Euboea was a beautiful palace. The god spent most of his time near his parents. He carried out his father's will. The sea was under his control. Triton, playing on a seashell, affected the water expanses. Another residence of the god was called Livia. Triton's kingdom was located in Lake Triton. By playing on a twisted shell, the god calmed the waters of the sea. Or on the contrary, he provoked violent storms. Triton ruled all the waters of the world. Therefore the Greeks in every possible way placated the god. Triton, like his father, was quite irascible and vengeful. Of course, Triton supported the Olympians against the giants, and by his game, he was able to frighten the giants, who fled the battlefield, and the Olympians were able to gather their strength. Triton sent a flood that was supposed to destroy mankind. He did this by order of Zeus. The chief Olympian wanted to punish mankind, which for a long time lived under the leadership of Cronus. People existed in a state of hypnosis. They lived in perfect harmony and needed nothing. But they did not want to obey their new gods. Zeus was furious. Jason was the leader of a group of Argonauts. They were to bring the Golden Fleece to Greece. After visiting the Hesperides, the group headed east, where they got lost. Sailing along the shore, the travelers noticed that they were coming to the same place. Jason noticed a young man admiring his reflection in the water. The Argonaut decided to ask the young man why the travelers could not get out into the open sea. The young man told him that this place was controlled by Triton, and to get out of here you would have to placate the god. After this, the young man disappeared. Orpheus suggested arranging an altar to Triton right next to the lake. The Argonauts gathered around the altar, and as they began to burn the offerings, the same young man appeared out of the smoke and fire. He gave Euphril a handful of earth, and then he disappeared. Later, the travelers heard the horn singing and saw Triton. Thanks to his play, the earth parted. The Argonauts saw the way to the sea. Triton is considered a possible progenitor of sea maidens. Triton's children were Tritons. They fully resembled their father, but instead of dolphin tails, they wore the tails of ordinary fish. Triton also had daughters. Among them was Pallada, the warrior goddess who died during a friendly fight with Athena. Another of Triton's daughters was Callista. She was a nymph with whom Zeus fell in love. In an effort to protect his beloved from Hera, the Olympian turned her into a bear, which he then took to heaven. Triton's other daughters were Crotata and Trithia.